Today we're taking a close and detailed look at the 2025 Honda Africa Twin, a motorcycle that continues to define what an adventure bike should be. Honda has made a name for itself in the dual sport and ADV segment, and with this latest model, they've made sure the Africa Twin keeps its legendary status while refining some key areas that riders care about most. Let's start with the exterior. At first glance, the 2025 Africa Twin still carries the familiar Dakar-inspired silhouette. It looks aggressive, rugged, and ready to take on pretty much anything from a highway to a rocky mountain trail. But Honda has made some subtle changes. The front end now features a redesigned LED headlight setup, which offers better visibility while maintaining that signature Africa Twin face. The fairing is slightly more aerodynamic this time around, helping with wind resistance during long highway stretches, while still providing enough protection for off-road use. One of the most noticeable updates is the new color schemes. Honda's gone with a more refined matte finish in certain trims, and there are some fresh graphics that look a bit more premium than before. Build quality, as expected from Honda, is top-notch. The frame has been slightly tweaked for better rigidity, and you'll notice the crash bars, skid plates, and luggage mounts feel sturdier than in previous models. Whether you're standing on the pegs in deep gravel or cruising through city traffic, the bike looks just as comfortable in both scenarios. Now moving on to the interior, or rather, what the rider experiences when they hop on. The 2025 Africa Twin features a 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. It's bright, easy to navigate, and positioned well so you can glance at it without losing focus on the road. Honda's user interface has improved, making it quicker to toggle through settings like ride modes, ABS, and traction control. The seat is still adjustable and surprisingly comfortable for long hauls, and the upright riding posture gives excellent visibility. The handlebars and controls are ergonomic, with improved switchgear that feels more responsive. There's also more windscreen adjustability in this model, which is a big plus for taller riders. The Africa Twin's cockpit continues to feel like it's been designed by people who actually ride. Everything has a practical reason to exist. Now let's talk about the performance, which is really where the Africa Twin earns its name. The 2025 model is powered by a 1084cc parallel twin engine, producing around 101 horsepower and about 77 pound-feet of torque. It's not a rocket, but it's got more than enough grunt for serious off-roading and high-speed highway cruising. The power delivery is linear and smooth, especially in the manual transmission variant, though the DCT, dual-clutch transmission, remains an excellent option for those who prefer a more relaxed, automatic-like experience. Honda has also refined the ride modes this year, offering better distinction between modes like Tour, Urban, Gravel, and Off-Road. Each one noticeably adjusts throttle response, traction control, ABS settings, and suspension behavior. The Africa Twin continues to use Showa EERA, electronically equipped ride adjustment, on select trims, which adjusts suspension damping on the fly depending on terrain and riding style. Off-road, the suspension travel and ground clearance make a real difference. You can go over roots, rocks, and ruts without the bike flinching. Braking is solid, with dual front discs and a single rear, both supported by cornering ABS. The bike feels composed under hard braking, even with a full load and a passenger. And yes, the spoked wheels and tubeless tires come standard, which makes roadside repairs way easier when you're in remote areas. Fuel economy is also decent considering the power and size. You can expect around 45 to 50 miles per gallon depending on how aggressive you ride, and with a fuel tank of about 5 gallons, you're looking at a comfortable range for long-distance touring. Now for the pricing. The base model of the 2025 Honda Africa Twin starts at around $14,799 USD. If you want the Adventure Sports S version with DCT and Showa EERA, that goes up to about $17,999. For what you're getting in terms of tech, off-road ability, and long-distance comfort, it's competitively priced against rivals like the BMW F850 GS and the KTM 890 Adventure. So, who is this bike for? If you're someone who loves weekend trail rides, long-distance road trips, or even daily commuting with a bit of spice, the Africa Twin offers a balance that few bikes in this category manage to achieve. It's not just about power or flash, it's about reliability, versatility, and doing everything pretty damn well. That's our deep dive into the 2025 Honda Africa Twin. If you're considering getting into the adventure segment, or just upgrading from an older model, this might just be the most well-rounded choice in its class right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.